Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is turn the computer on. You just do that by pressing this button up here in the top right of the keyboard. You'll hear it make a sound, and then you just need to wait for it to load. Okay, so what I want you to do now is just follow each step that comes up on the screen just to make your user account for this computer. Okay, so just choose the correct options. So Australia, continue. Keyboard layout, Australian, continue. It asks you to select your Wi-Fi network. Okay, you're going to see a few different options. You'll probably see that bottom one as well. Enrollment, guest and boardroom. I'd like you to make sure that you choose enrollment. Okay. Once you've hit enrollment, click continue. It will try and connect to that network. Okay, so you can see it says transfer information to this Mac. For this enrollment, we're not going to be doing that. So just choose, make sure this one's selected. Don't transfer any information now, and just click continue. It says sign in with your Apple ID. What I'd like you to do here is select the don't sign in button, just the little tick box, and then I'd like you just to click continue, please. Alright, terms and conditions. Okay, you can go through and read all that. I'm just going to choose agree. I have read and agree to the OSX software license agreements. Yep, I agree. Alright, so here's where you can create the computer account. So I'd like you to fill that out as accurately as you can. Full name, account name. The password is the password to this computer. Okay, so you're going to be given a different password for the network and for the enrollment purposes, but for this computer it's up to you what the password is. Okay, so your full name, Brad Evans, account name, I'll just leave it as Brad Evans. I can enter my password. You do need to verify it, so enter the same password twice. You can give yourself a hint. Okay, so and choose set time zone based on your current location. Okay, just choose continue. Alright, diagnostics and usage. It's not that important what you choose on this screen. Just leave them both ticked and choose continue. Alright, so it's just going to take a few minutes to set up your Mac, get it all ready for you to get going on. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a few minutes. And we're done. Okay, so we're logged in. You can see we've got all our different things down here in the dock, and we are good to go. So from here, a couple of things need to happen. So very first one is you need to make sure that you're on the enrollment network like we chose before. So yep, just confirming it's got a tick next to the enrollment. I just clicked on the little Wi-Fi symbol just there. So enrollment is selected. That's the first step. Okay, so the second step is to load up Safari and begin the enrollment process. So Safari is this little icon just here that you should see down the bottom. Just going to choose that. Alright, so I just need to choose start using Safari. It's just down the bottom here. Okay, so what I want you to do there, please, is start typing in enroll, ENROL /. Once you've done that, hit the return or the enter button. Okay, so this is what we're greeted with, and this is you logging into our school network for the first time. So it says complete this process for secure access to our network. Now, unlike before where you got to choose your username and password, in this case I'd like you to use one that I give you. Okay, and that is first name dot last name. So in my case it's Brad dot Evans, okay, all lowercase, and my password is going to be change me. Okay, so just type in change me, all one word, CHANGEME, all one word. Okay, and then just choose login. It's going to ask you, would you like to save this password? It's not that important whether you do or not, so I'm just going to choose not now. Alright, so the next option says download and install the package. Click download, and you can see it just dropped down here into our downloads folder. Alright, so that's very quickly finished. So once you click the downloads folder down the bottom, just choose the quickadd.pkg and it will load. That was just a single click then. You can see it bouncing up and down here. You may need to just click on that icon once just to get it back up here. Alright, so introduction. You'll be guided through the steps necessary to install the software. This is the enrollment process. So if you just follow these steps, you're going to be fully enrolled and fully complete. Okay, so just choose continue. Select the disk where you want to install. It's already selected. Just choose continue. Click install to perform a standard installation of this software. Click install. It's going to ask you for the password that you set at this very start, okay, where you created your own, okay, because when you see this little icon here, picture of a padlock, it's talking about the password to this very computer, okay, so not the network password, the password to this computer. So I'm going to type that in now. So that's running the package scripts now. It'll take a little bit of time, but as soon as it's finished, it'll let you know. So once that's complete, all you need to do is just click the finish button, and just to confirm that you're definitely on the correct network, I just want you to go up to the little Wi-Fi button and choose, make sure that GCCC is selected. Because mine hasn't just yet finished, mine isn't selected yet, but just make sure that yours is. And then you're finished. Congratulations, you're now enrolled in the network. Thank you very much. So this is the very last step, and it's quite simple. All it really involves is going up here to the magnifying glass, just clicking it, and you'll see it comes up with Spotlight Search. And I'd like you to type in App Store, APP Store. You'll see it automatically finishes it there. When you see it come up, just double click and you'll see it open. Alright, now what I want you to do is do a search for, you're going to be searching for Skitch, S-K-I-T-C-H, okay, just hit enter, and I'd like you to hit the get button, okay, you'll see it come up, choose get, and then it switches to this install app option, so just choose install app, and then you're going to be faced with this section. Now if you've already signed in with an Apple ID, you won't get this screen. You may have to confirm your password, but it will be auto-filled with your Apple ID. If you don't have an Apple ID, so if you at the start of this process chose to skip entering an Apple ID, this is where I'd like you to set one up, okay? And that's just a matter of just clicking Create Apple ID and then following the prompts through this section, okay? Now again, if you had already done that, you don't need to create a new one. You can just go through and enter your existing details. But if this is all new, you need to create a new Apple ID so that you can go and get different apps as teachers ask you to, or as other staff members ask you to. Okay? Thanks for listening. Have an excellent day.